So we're here in Bio, and I'm here with Eamonn Hobbs from Syncromune. We're going to talk about what they've been up to, what they're doing, and how they've managed to achieve success in what is really tough market at the moment. So nice to have you, Eamonn.
Nice to have you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Max.
Yeah.
Great to be here.
Maybe just give us a bit of context about who you are and how you
sure.
came to found Syncromune.
Well, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Syncromune. I am a biomedical engineer by training, serial entrepreneur. I've been a public company CEO 3 times and taken a couple of companies to over $1 billion market cap. So not a spring chicken, that's for sure. Been around a long time. Started Syncromune in 2020 based on some anecdotal clinical data that suggested that there was a tremendous potential for potentially curative benefits in a brand new platform for immunotherapies. So that evolved into what we call SyncT, which is really an acronym for synchronized T-cell activation education. And we're trying to generate a personalized in situ T-cell mediated immune response for all solid tumor cancers. Our lead program is metastatic castrate-resistant prostate cancer, and we just released our phase 1 data at ASCO a few weeks ago.
Amazing.
And the data is amazing, and we had an overall response rate of 87%. A complete response rate of 53%, and we're seeing those responses be durable. Now these are in very late stage, high disease burden patients that are basically hospice bound, and getting complete and durable responses is, as one clinician put it after hearing the talk, congratulations, you found the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
So we're super stoked. We are expanding into other solid tumor cancers in a label expansion program next year, and in our lead program in prostate cancer, we're enrolling patients in our phase 2 trial, which is a multi-center U.S. trial, and look forward to moving that along and completing that by middle of next year.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I think we were just talking about this, just how tough the market is, how seeing companies like you guys popping through is becoming rarer. What's it been like for you in this current market?
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, the market's never been tougher. It is a combination of a lot of factors, and those of us that have been around a long time have lived through a lot of cycles, and this is a cycle, but we're still not out of it. We just closed a $100 million Series A.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we were one of the few $100 million Series A's of 2024, closed in December. And the secret is great data. We attracted a lot of great investors, but the Series A was driven by TWG Global, which is a relative new name in healthcare investing, but have been very successful in other industries, and we're their second healthcare investment, and they've been a joy to work with so far, and I look forward to continuing that.
Yeah. What do you think it is that sets you apart from other investment opportunities?
Well, data.
Yeah.
It all comes down to data in our business. This kind of immune response data is built on the back of a tremendous amount of work that started with the Nobel Prize winning efforts to develop anti-checkpoint inhibitors, anti-CTLA-4, anti-PD-1. And we've taken that first generation of applying those in systemic therapies and actually created a third generation. The second generation was taking multiple checkpoint inhibitors and combining them and providing them systemically, but that's very limited practically by toxicities. We came up with a whole new platform, which is a third generation immunotherapy that's associated with local delivery. So it's delivered local regionally into the target tumor. It can be a primary or a MET. And how it's delivered, first I should say it's a 4 API, three checkpoint inhibitors and an oligonucleotide. So it's a very complex drug. That's a single drug with 4 APIs that's infused loco-regionally. The first step is to place a proprietary device, a needle, that creates a zone of oncolysis. It actually liquefies a small part of the tumor, releasing all the cellular contents, which includes the tumor antigens, which the immune system can then use and interact with to hopefully educate and activate T cells. And then through that same needle, we infuse our drug. So the drug infusion mixes with the cellular debris in the oncolytic zone, and that cellular debris is carried away by the flow of the drug through the lymphatics into the draining lymph nodes, where the draining lymph nodes usually contain the highest concentrations of immune system cells. So we've effectively synchronized the location of the 3 things you need for a activated, educated T cell, and that is the immune system cells, the antigen presenting cells and the T cells, the antigens, and the drug to be highly immunostimulatory while defeating immunosuppression. So hence SynC-T for the technology name and Syncromune for the company name. So really a very, very interesting evolution of what started with the discovery of checkpoint inhibitors.
I think it's amazing. And I think what you guys are achieving in this market is pretty amazing. Obviously, technology sets you aside in that respect, but also the people alongside you as well, right?
Oh, absolutely. It takes a village. And we have an amazing team. I'm honored to be leading. It's not only do we have an amazing drug development team, which has all the usual bits and pieces, but we have some amazing formulation chemists because we're creating a 4-molecule drug in a stable aqueous formulation. Plus, we have a device development program, so we have device experts and procedural expertise because the drug and device are used in a procedure that's an outpatient-based, minimally invasive image-guided procedure done under conscious sedation. So every decision we make is a Venn diagram of drug, device, and procedure, and in the middle is the therapy. So it's a big team and really incredibly gifted, passionate people.
No, I love that. We talked about like the market being pretty tough. What advice would you give to companies potentially struggling, but also just people trying to make their way?
Well, having been around a long time, patience is necessary because sooner or later the market will improve. It always does. No one knows when. I wish I did. But we've been in a really tough market now for quite a while. So we're due by any measure. So first, patience. Second, figure out how to generate the data. Getting clinical data is always incredibly valuable. And obviously good clinical data. And then surround yourself with incredibly talented people and give them the tools they need to do what they do so well. And then pray a lot.
I mean, that's true, actually, I think that's a really good place to leave it as well. But thanks so much for coming on, Eamonn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Max. All the best.
Pray a lot.